Hello and welcome back to Flowless Sports. We are back again, and the football world is going crazy. And we thought let's just have a chat. So this time we're just talking about all things football, random topics, and to do this with me is Unmesh.
Pleasure to be back. I missed the last few recordings. I had my finals going on, but it feels good to be
Yes,
back.
and before we start, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us a lot, believe me. And the deal is still on. The car is still on from Omale, as Mish said last time. So make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll just get right into it. Today, on the day of recording, we've had Casemiro almost pretty much confirmed to Manchester United. And yeah.
Yes.
Mish, what do you think as a Man United fan yourself?
I mean, I think in the last 5 years, it's clearly the best signing. Casemiro, he plays in a position that we really need. We have been lacking. We have had Fred, McTominay, Matic, Fellaini, Casemiro world-class signing. However, though, I still feel a bit underwhelmed. Even though he's a world-class player, he's literally won everything there is to win at club level. But I'm still not satisfied. He was clearly not our first target. We have been rejected by so many players, and rightly so at this stage.
Yeah.
Eric Ten Haag has always wanted Frankie de Jong, but we ended up getting Casemiro. He's getting almost, I think, 9 million net per
it's
season.
something like 300k a year.
His
I mean,
salary,
a week, sorry.
Yeah, so clearly improved terms. But he's still a statement signing, so I'm still looking forward to it. But I'm still a bit underwhelmed.
Yeah, for sure.
What are your thoughts as an Arsenal fan?
I think it's a good signing. Like on the surface of it, it looks really good. But if I look at like how Ten Hag really wants to play, and your first target, as you said, was Frankie de Jong. So his play style is very different to what we would say Casemiro's is. Casemiro being more of a destroyer from deep. De Jong is more like a creator from deep. So yeah. For sure, he'll be good. I think he'll allow Bruno and Eriksen to push higher, but I think it's a good sign.
Yeah.
But in the long term, I don't know how it works out with.
Yeah, I think that's my whole thing. Like, we have a squad of Sancho, Ronaldo, we have Bruno, we have got Varane, who again came from Real Madrid after winning everything.
Yeah, for sure.
At club and international level as well. And we still got fucking beaten 4-0 by Brentford, which is just unacceptable. So I just hope you can't have the quality players, but they need to gel in together as well. And with Ten Hag, I expected this wasn't the rebuild I was expecting. I thought we'd get more youngsters playing as well, like something that happened with Chelsea or with Arsenal. But just signing world-class players, it kind of hasn't worked in our favor the last few years. But hopefully this works well.
You know what's the worst? Not the worst part about it, but when United have to rebuild, it's clearly obvious. But what they're going for in terms of it's players past their prime, or they have just it's for sure. Varane maybe can still has he peaked? We don't know, but Casemiro for sure we can probably agree that Casemiro has already peaked and he's on his way down, regardless of if he takes time. And it's like world class players, they don't have to be at their peak to be their best, but still to have all these players coming into Man United after their peak when they need a rebuild, it's not ideal. Yeah. If we take a clear comparison of Arsenal, where they've gone for Martinelli, Saka, there's Odegaard behind them, Jesus. So all these players, they've come pre-prime, and we're expecting them to hit prime in the next 2 or 3 years. So I guess that we can see that that's a rebuild. With United right now, with Lisandro Martinez, great signing. I think he's so good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
excellent signing.
But I don't see
Signing.
how that goes hand in hand with the Casemiro signing. Like, do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah, that's my whole point. Same thing with Tyrell
Yeah.
Malacia. Like, no one expected him to break into the first team like from the get go, because Luke Shaw is still there and he's capable. But his recent performances have been tragic. I think ever since the Euros, I think it's
Yeah,
just
for
been
sure.
so bad. And same with Maguire. Like, we bought in Varane. Okay, so it'd be Varane and Maguire partnership. But now that we have Lisandro Martinez, I think he should get the nod, even though he didn't have the greatest of performances against Brentford. But I think long term he needs to start over.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think Malacia and Martinez go in the same strategy and philosophy of signings. Casemiro, even though a great signing, it doesn't match. Well, in my opinion, I feel like it's not in line. Like, if you're expecting Martinez can play from deep, play it out, but then Casemiro is not used to receiving the ball in defense. Like we've seen with Madrid when they play the in the UCL, Casemiro is normally pressing in front. Like, he's pressing the midfielders and the attackers of the opposition team, and Kroos and Modric are the ones sitting back and playing the ball from there. Like, so.
Yeah, I think this is also a good transition to talk about how Madrid will fare without Casemiro now, because Casemiro has been an integral part of them. And we saw in the Champions League as well, like when Casemiro did play against Man City, they conceded, what was it, 4?
Yeah,
4 or something. Like, yeah, in total. So, yeah, and so now they did buy Tchouaméni and they have come away as well. But I think Casemiro is a big blow.
Yeah, for sure. He's been the mainstay in that team for almost like 5, not even more actually, since 2015, I think.
I don't remember.
I'm not sure. When he joined from Porto, was it? And I mean, I think for sure it's when a world-class player leaves the team, it obviously there's that transition period they need. But they've been very smart with the recruiting Tchouaméni, as you said, and Camavinga. And there's also Valverde to play as an 8. Yeah. So, and I think Kroos and Modric are still there. I think Kroos is going to move into CDM. That's what I'm expecting, at least for this season, as like Tchouaméni settles in and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, me too. I don't think it'll be as
for sure.
But yeah, overall, would you be picking Casemiro in your fantasy?
I don't think so. He's gonna be getting red cards and yellow cards. I'm actually interested to see how his physicality fares in the Premier League, because he's.
Yeah, me too. It'll be exciting.
I think it's an exciting signing for sure. Like, United fans, even though it doesn't. Like, I know some United fans are not, like, as you said, you are a bit underwhelmed. But I think there's some excitement for sure, at least in...
Oh, I mean, he has been our best signing last 5 years. Easy. But it happened in a hurry also.
Yeah.
Like, I found out, like, negotiations started earlier this week. And it's completed now. But it clearly shows, like, he wasn't our main target. But we still got him, so... It's still
for sure.
Plus.
What do you think? Is this enough to get you into the top 4?
Oh, it's going to be tough. I think it's still not enough to get us in the top 4. We still have problems at right back and our central mid. Like, we got Ericsson, but I think we're still going to need more improvements there. So, and maybe a right wing as well. If Sancho plays on the left, then someone new on the right. But top 4 is a bit. Looking at how Spurs and Arsenal are playing at the moment, they have been in some really good fine form, and they're starting to gel together.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing.
You can see the team chemistry when they're playing. Yeah, so I don't think like top 4 will be.
What would you consider a successful season this year? Like an acceptable season?
I'd say probably fifth in the Prem. And in the Europa League, I'm expecting semi-finals.
Yeah, I think that'll be a fair. Those are fair expectations. Yeah, I think you guys. I mean, United need one more signing, maybe. Well, not maybe. They do need one more signing, but I think the quicker the Ronaldo situation is sorted out, the better.
Yeah, I know. With he's given a statement that I'm going to his captain
that's so like
so,
like I don't know what to make of that. Like, just say it now, then. Like,
yeah, it's a bit childish. I mean, you're the best football player in the world.
Like, is he going to change what he's going to say depending on which club he's at? If he's at Man United, is he going to be like, yeah, I didn't mind moving, but I'm okay to stay here, or like yeah.
It'll be something to see.
Yeah, I mean, as a final question, do you think Ronaldo stays or leaves?
I think so. I still think he stays. Yeah, because also his agent, his super agent, he's had talks with many clubs, but apparently no one wants him as well. The likes of AC Milan, Inter Milan,
Atletico Madrid,
clubs from Serie A. Yeah, Atletico, Chelsea in the Prem as well, but apparently no one wants him. So I still believe he stays for one more season. His contract's anyway up, so I think he'll stay for one more season.
Personally, I think he leaves. What I think will happen is his contract gets terminated and he leaves on a free. And Ronaldo on a free is a much more exciting prospect for teams like maybe Atletico. I think if Chelsea don't end up with Aubameyang, which they're pursuing right now, I think he ends up at Chelsea. I wouldn't be surprised. Because I can see...
The only issue is wages.
Yeah, but if the contract is terminated, they don't have to pay the transfer fee. Maybe United are looking for at least 20 million, and that can be his wages. So if he really wants to leave, he can forfeit his wages for next season and just terminate the contract. Like, if he really wants to leave that badly and play in the UCL. So I think towards the end, it'll just be like scratch your bum season, and he'll be like, okay, terminated.
I hope he stays as a United and Ronaldo fan my whole life. I still want to see him stay.
For sure. Anyways, that was a good discussion. We'll see where United end up. We see what more signings United will make. If you had one dream signing before we sign off for United, one player.
A dream signing? I mean, it will be Dion.
After Casemiro, do you think it's possible?
I still think. I don't think the negotiations will be as intense now. It's anyways up to De Jong's camp if he wants to agree or not, because Spurs are willing to let him go. But if not there, I'd like to see maybe Anthony or Cody Gakpo.
Yeah.
I think Cody Gakpo would be...
I think Cody Gakpo would be perfect,
23 years, he's young. Yeah, and he had a good season at the Eredivisie, so I think he'll be a good sign for sure.
Anyways, thank you so much everyone for watching. Please let us know in the comments what you think about Casemiro signing, where you think United will finish, what this means for Real Madrid, and thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and this has been Flowless Sports. Bye.
Peace.